for those opportunities that are there. So you're showing, hey, I'm grateful, and showing
We're
that
blessed.
we're blessed with another day to serve. Yes.
And we're being productive.
Yep, we're working, we're having fun, and we're enjoying it.
Q94.5, all rock, all the time, rock and roll, James, and we've got Charlie Clark, Nissan, Orale, dale chanze.
Orale, por favor,
What's
hermano.
going on, man?
How
Hey,
you
got
doing,
something
Rock?
big going on, man. You got Labor Day coming up pretty soon, and we've got the weekend to go out and look for a
Well,
vehicle.
this weekend I wanted to announce to you guys, if you want to, I'd like to work with you myself, you know. So now I want to be specific. If you want to come see me in McAllen, I'll be on the McAllen location at the corner of Dallas and 2nd Street, Colonel Row. Remember, it's all in red and white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And at Charlie Clark McAllen, I'll be there from 10 to 12 this tomorrow. So
on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. Mm-hmm. So I'm probably gonna go in earlier than that. But I just want you to know, if you want to work with me on your trade, you're having an issue getting approved, let me get involved in your deal. So I want to help you out. I'd like to meet you. If you'd like to meet me, I'd love to meet you. So I'm a chanze.
Hands-on type of guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're really in a position where you don't even have to show up anymore, man. But you do because that's in your DNA.
That's what I was just talking about with Foxy Roxy, because the difference is when you have to start off as an entrepreneur, you know, and you have to go borrow all the money, and you're freaking out whether you're going to pay your bills or not. And if it weren't for all of you, there's no way I would have grown to anything. I would not be in existence. And that's why I try to tell my people, when you don't follow up or you don't call somebody back to show you're grateful, you got to be there for them after they buy from you, and for everything.
Yeah.
Like I got Fonzie, that's been with me, gosh, 18, how many years now?
Fonzie,
18 years. You know Fonzie.
Yeah.
And Fonzie is like my brother from another mother. And he, war veteran. He's got PTSD. I mean, the guy has been through it, and asked for an opportunity. Had a rough life, man. He did, and he came around. He said, "You know what? Can you just give me a shot?" And the guy sells 35 to 45 cars a month, and he's we call him the commander. He's like his own business within our business, you know. But he took my advice a long time ago, and he couldn't barely afford it, but he'd give these referrals and kept paying these referrals, and now it's become a huge business for him. I mean, he does like 25 referrals a month.
Yeah.
A month.
Wow. And you know what? I mean,
he's paying them out $200 per customer. He's giving them all their 200, and it's crazy. This guy, and they text him for everything. I have to have like 2 or 3 girls to help him out, and for anything for service, he's back there. He's given the caps. He's given the free or tire rotations to his customers. He does so much to make sure
he follows up.
Absolutely, and he not only follows up, that whatever you need, he's back there in the service department to make sure. And that's why I tell my guys, just follow him. I would do the same if I'm still selling.
That's the game plan right there.
You have to be there and have a cup of coffee with your people. Sometimes one of the best salespeople I ever saw in my life, ever known in my life, Pete Ayala, was in our family business here. And a lot of you are listening right now. You remember Pete Ayala. Pete Ayala was a Schwan man, of all things. He delivered milk and frozen food to our house when I was a kid. And he asked for a job, and they were like, "No, you don't have any experience." He's like, "Sir, believe me, I know a lot of people." He goes, "You know what?" And he went over to Bogus, and they said, "Nah, you don't have any experience." Basically hit the road. And so he went back to us. He told my granddad, he said, "Mr. Clark, if you just give me an opportunity, I don't even need an office. I just need a phone. And I promise you, if I'm not your number one salesperson every single month, you can fire me." Oh, he said, "Sure, you got a job." So he sold 30 to 60 cars a month every single month. When there was a crash or whatever, he'd go down to 25, But the guy, I would hear him in the morning say, "Hey, compadre, ven a verme, no te he visto, ya no me quieres o qué, ven a tomar un café conmigo." You know, he just every morning he go buy breakfast for people early. He would call. That was back in the day before they had the cell phones. So he would call everybody before they went to work.
Landline.
So he would call the landline at 7:30 in the morning, 7:45 before they hit the road. Oye, ven a verme. So he would have like 3 or 4 appointments a day, and he told his wife, Oye, mi amor, yo voy a estar contigo todas las noches a las 6 para cenar contigo. Yo te prometo. Because she was like, she didn't want to be left alone. So he said, I'll be home by 6 o'clock. The guy would be home by 6. You know, they say how selling cars, you have to work so many hours. Nah, the guy was home before 6 o'clock. Well, because he had his appointments throughout the day for a day.
Organization.
And he organized, absolutely. He was there early.
A lot of us have that,
and then
man.
one of these other guys, you know, and you get the pikers that go out there and stand around and wait for something to happen. That's on the hope system, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to share. It's that kind of caring, and you're right. If some guys get into a position that they got handed everything, so they don't know how they got what they had. So se creen mucho, suben sus cuellos.
Yeah, a lot of that comes from like the culture you've created. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I mean. It does, but the point is, it starts from the foundation of starting from scratch and starting your own business. When they don't hand you the keys, it's a lot easier to sit back and say, you know, let me count my money. No. I'm here to serve the community. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to get involved. That's why I want you to come see me, please, between 10 and 12 in McAllen tomorrow, and then in Harlingen from 1 to 3, okay? And then in Brownsville from 4 to 6. That's
right.
And so I want to get involved in your deal. I'm going to give you more than anybody else on your trade. Whatever they're telling you at these other dealers, dame chanze. You come see me, bring that little paper with you, and I'll beat any trade-in value from anybody.
And get the oil changes for life.
And Nana's lifetime warranty, which they're not going to give you. Say, hey, Charlie's going to give me Nana's lifetime warranty, which means I'm going to cover your motor and your transmission for life, and your differential if it's a truck, and your lubricated parts. So think about that, for life. All you have to do is your regular scheduled maintenance. And you don't have to do it with me. There's no trick to this. There are other guys tried to copy me and do something in the fine print. Oh, you have to do all your maintenance with me and pay all this money. And no, you can do it anywhere. I want you to do it with me. That's hopefully giving you free oil changes and a free lifetime powertrain warranty would make you want to do your maintenance with me, but you don't have to. But you do have to do the maintenance. But think about the value of that, because I'm now selling Chevrolets, GMCs. You want to think about paying for a transmission or a motor on an AT4 or a Z71 4x4, you know? Come on. Infinity? Think about that.
Yeah.
You're talking tens of thousands of dollars between the two.
That's right.
So it's like, it's really a really cool deal and not to be taken for granted. And it's also a way for me to say, you know, thank you for putting me in this position to be able to give that back.
That's right.
You know,
Ladies
to
and gentlemen, Charlie Clark Nissan. Charlie,
yeah, dame chance, come see me. Vamos a tener un gran pachanga este fin de semana.
Rock and roll, papas.
Yes.
One time.
Si no, nana, pow, pow.